Alright everyone, top 10 T-Rex hybrids that could appear in Chaos Theory. Let's talk about them, including the new one that's going to be appearing in the show. Is that a hybrid? Let's talk about it. So, Dilophosaurus Rex, our first creature to talk about, aka Tyrannolophosaur, because they can't call it Dilophosaurus Rex for copyright reasons, because Hasbro owns that, and Hasbro no longer makes Jurassic toys. So, a fact about it, the Tyrannolophosaur's lighter frame is better built for running than the T-Rex. Its small head and shorter neck also allow for more agility while hunting when compared to other large theropods. Given its stalking prowess, many have compared this predatory hybrid to the Persian leopard. So, it is part Dilophosaurus, obviously, Dilophosaurus Rex, right? So that's where it gets its frills from. Tyrannolophosaur does not have the frills, but we don't know if either of them can spit acid. But moving on, Indominus Rex, you all know this one, but just in case you don't, let's read out a fact about it. This intensely aggressive and intelligent hybrid stands 13 feet tall and measures 50 feet in length. It can communicate with raptors and cloak. So whilst also being part raptor, it's mainly part Abelisaur. Many multiple Abelisaurs make up it, such as Majungasaurus, Rugops, Carnotaurus. There's a lot going on in there. It's almost impossible to keep up with, pretty much, but those are all those. So Abelisaurs are, you know, what the Carnotaurus family is, just for anyone who was confused. And the Indominus Rex, thanks to that, it gets like the spikes on its back from that family. But let's move on to our third hybrid, the Trichosaurus. So a fact about the Trichosaurus is the Trichosaurus has the raw predatory power of the T-Rex and the defensive capabilities of the Ankylosaurus. It's also more agile than either, since it is able to use its club tail as a ballast when running at top speed. So this is a very cool one that's made of both Kentrosaurus and Ankylosaurus, but you can see the more robust build of Ankylosaurus more prominent within the Trichosaurus design. That is because originally Trichosaurus was designed without any hints of the Kentrosaurus, because it wasn't made from Kentrosaurus originally, and it was meant to be featured. It did feature in the Lego show. And let's move on to our fourth hybrid, Indoraptor. So we all should hopefully know this one, but a fact about one handler called the Indoraptor, the stealth fighter jet of dinosaurs. This member of the Chimeridae family is extremely intelligent and can echolocate. So this is a hybrid of Indominus Rex and the Velociraptor. So it's a very highly Velociraptor-based hybrid. It's, I would say, more than the Indominus Rex. Indominus Rex was way more T-Rex-based, but now this is like a T-Rex hybrid that's been turned into a really big Velociraptor thanks to the T-Rex DNA in it, really. So it is interesting. It can't camouflage like Indominus Rex, but still, I hope we all knew that. But the fifth hybrid I want to talk about, Earlidominus, another Indominus Rex hybrid, which is also a T-Rex hybrid. So its facts reads, the elusive qualities of the Erlikosaurus and the cloaking abilities of the Indominus Rex combine in the Earlidominus to create an incredibly stealthy predator. So this one can also cloak like the Indominus Rex, but it is made up of Erlikosaurus, which is a Therizinosaur. So you imagine, it's basically just a Therizinosaur Indominus Rex, right? It's got all the spikes, all the quills, and whatever that Indominus Rex has, and it merges them all into this Indominus Rex looking Erlikosaurus. Now, Erlikosaurus in the game is gold, but of course in this, the Earlidominus is just brown and grey. But moving on, Indotaurus, so another Indominus Rex hybrid. There's a lot of Indominus Rex hybrids, but they're all T-Rex hybrids, of course, so we have to mention them. So its fact reads, the fierce Indotaurus is a fusion of Carnotaurus and Indominus Rex, two predators who have hunted near the top of the Isla Nublar food chain. Could there be a new Isla Nublar Alpha in our midst? Well, not really, because Isla Nublar has exploded, but it is made of Carnotaurus. So that's the main factor in its DNA. It's made from Indominus Rex and Carnotaurus. So it's basically Indoraptor looking, but Carnotaurus built, essentially. So it walks like the Indoraptor, but it looks a lot like Carnotaurus, but also still resembles the Indominus Rex quite a bit. But speaking of Indominus Rex, we'll get to our last Indominus Rex hybrid of the list, which is number 6, Indonemes. So, its description reads, like its hybrid ancestor, the scaly Smilonemes, this apex predator uses the stony texture of its back to camouflage itself within rocky formations. Some specialists believe Indonemes may also be able to disguise its heat signature, further confusing prey. So it is made of a combination of things, Indominus Rex mainly, which is part T-Rex, you know. It is also made of Smilonemes, which is made of Smilocephalosaurus, which is made of Pachycephalosaurus. And Smilonemes is part Carbonemes, which is a turtle. We all know Pachycephalosaurus. And then there's Smilodon, the saber-toothed cat, which it makes up. But the next hybrid we want to talk about, number 7, is Schooner Metrodon. Or I believe it's number 8. I'm not too sure. I've lost count. But Schooner Metrodon, although powerful with teeth and claws, Schooner Metrodon has an extra advantage. Each scale of this apex theropod comes to a jagged point, allowing it to rake against any creature it comes into contact with, like a cheese grater. So it's partially made of Sonorosaurus. Its biggest factor is it looks like a combination of Rexy the T-Rex and Sonorosaurus. Now, Sonorosaurus, if you don't know what it is, just imagine a Brachiosaurus, but with bumps on its head. So essentially, it looks like Rexy with 2 crest bumps on its head. It's also made up of Coolosuchus, I believe. No, whatever Schoonosaurus is made of, it's made of that, which is Scolosaurus, so Coolosuchus and Scolosaurus. But it is also made of the hybrid Tyrannometrodon, which we're going to talk about now. So its fact is the weight of Tyrannometrodon's dorsal sail and thick skull, both inherited from its Dimetrodon ancestor, make this hybrid significantly slower than other tyrannosaurs. It specializes in preying on large, slow-moving herbivores. So yes, it is made of Dimetrodon and also Postosuchus. So it is a combination of Rexy and Postometrodon, which is a hybrid of Dimetrodon and Postosuchus, which it mainly looks like Rexy and Dimetrodon together because it's a green version of Rexy with a red Dimetrodon sail down its back. But let's talk about one of the last ones, not the last one, but Beckel's Spinax. So this is appearing in the brand new Chaos Theory show, and there's going to be a lot of confusion about it because not many people know what it is. It's an invalid genius. So, not genius, genus. So it's been renamed to Altispinax, so I don't know why they're using it, but I think they're using it because they want it to be some sort of T-Rex and Spinosaurus hybrid. Because think about it, since Dominion, they're trying to stray away from hybrids, but I know that hybrids bring in a lot of attention to these shows, and they may want to do a non-hybrid that looks like a hybrid. So they're making a T-Rex Spinosaurus hybrid that isn't a hybrid, and that's what it look like. Make sure to watch the video in the top here somewhere. Make sure to click it, and that'll be about it for me. I'll see you all later. Bye, everyone.